Welcome back. I'm Sage, and this is Easy English with Sage.
Ooh, you know what? Today is going to be something special. I mean it. We're diving into daily shadowing practice and real phrases that actually help you speak English fluently. Wow, I'm so excited for this. And hey, if you're ready to transform your English speaking skills right here, right now, then you're in the perfect place. Let me think. Yeah, this is exactly where your fluency journey begins today. You know what's interesting? Most people think fluency comes from memorizing grammar rules or studying textbooks for hours and hours. But honestly, that's not how it works. Not really. The real secret to speaking English fluently is something much simpler, much more natural. It's about practice. Real practice. Daily practice. The kind of practice where you actually use your voice, where you speak out loud, where you shadow native speakers and let the rhythm of English become. Okay. So before we go any further, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Seriously. Subscribing to Easy English with Sage means you'll get daily practice sessions just like this one. And honestly, that daily consistency is what's going to change everything for you. Oh, wait, did you subscribe? I'm watching you. No, I'm kidding. But really, it helps so much. All right, so let me tell you something personal. When I first started teaching English, I noticed something fascinating. The students who improved the fastest weren't necessarily the ones. So, what exactly is shadowing? Oh, wow. Let me explain this because it's actually super simple, but incredibly powerful. Shadowing is when you listen to a native speaker and immediately repeat what they say, trying to match their pronunciation, their rhythm, their intonation, their speed. It's like becoming their echo. And when you do this regularly, something magical happens in your brain. Your mouth starts to remember the movements, the sounds become familiar, and suddenly you're speaking English without thinking so hard about it. Ooh, that's interesting, right? Your brain is actually amazing at learning through imitation. Think about how babies learn to speak. They don't study grammar books, do they? Of course not. They listen, they imitate, they repeat, they practice. And that's exactly what shadowing does for you. It takes you back to that natural way of learning language. Now, this practice session today isn't about being perfect. It's not about getting every word exactly right on your first try. Nope. It's about showing up, using your voice, trying your best, and building that speaking muscle day by day. Every time you repeat a phrase, every time you shadow a sentence, you're getting stronger. You're getting more confident. You're moving closer to fluency. So here's what we're going to do together. Throughout this session, I'm going to share real English phrases with you, not textbook English, not formal, stiff, robotic English. No way. We're going to practice real phrases that native speakers actually use in daily conversations. The kind of phrases you'll hear at coffee shops, at work, with friends, while traveling in real-life situations. And we're going to practice them together using the shadowing technique. Tell me in the comments right now, are you ready to speak? Type yes. I want to see that enthusiasm. Okay. Let's start with something simple but super useful. One of the most common situations in English is greeting people, right? But here's the thing. Most learners only know hello and how are you? And then they say, I'm fine, thank you. And you? Yeah, we need to change that. That sounds way too formal and robotic for most daily situations. Let me teach you how native speakers actually greet each other in casual, friendly situations. Ready? Listen carefully, and then we'll practice together. When you see a friend or coworker, you might say, "Hey, how's it going?" Say it with me now. "Hey, how's it going?" One more time with energy. "Hey, how's it going?" Wow, that's nice. Do you feel how natural that sounds? It's friendly, it's warm, it's real. And when someone asks you, how's it going? Pretty good. How about you? Yes, that's perfect. Or maybe you want to sound even more casual. You could say, not bad. What about you? Try it. Not bad. What about you? One more time. Not bad. What about you? Oh, you're doing great! See how much more natural those responses feel? They flow better. They sound more conversational. They make you sound like a real English speaker, not someone reading from a textbook. Now, let's practice another super common greeting situation. Imagine you haven't seen someone for a while, maybe a week, maybe a month. What do you say? Well, native speakers often use this phrase, long time no see. It's a fun, friendly expression. Say it with me. Long time no see. Again, with a smile in your voice. Long time no see. Ha ha, I love that. And when someone says, long time no see to you, you might respond, I know, right? How have you been? Repeat, I know, right? How have you been? Once more. Perfect. Let me tell you something. These small changes in how you greet people can make such a huge difference in how natural you sound. Native speakers will immediately feel more comfortable talking with you because you sound like one of them. You sound real. You sound natural. All right, quick break here. If you're still with me, drop a comment and tell me which greeting you like best so far. I want to know what resonates with you. Okay, let's move into another daily situation. What about asking questions? This is so important because conversations aren't just about answering questions, right? You need to ask questions too. But a lot of learners only wait for others to ask them things, and then the conversation dies. We don't want that. So let me teach you some really useful question phrases that will keep your conversations alive and flowing naturally. First one, what have you been up to? It means, what have you been doing lately? Let's practice. What have you been up to? Say it. What have you been up to? One more time, nice and smooth. What have you? You're really getting the hang of this. Now, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for daily practice like this. It helps you stay motivated and consistent. Have you subscribed yet? I'm checking. let me share something really important with you. When you're having a conversation in English, there are certain phrases that work like magic. They're like conversation glue. They keep things flowing, they show you're interested, they make the other person want to keep talking with you. One of my favorite phrases is, "That's interesting." You can use this whenever someone tells you something and you want to show you're paying attention. Let's practice. That's interesting. Say it with genuine curiosity. That's interesting. One more time. That's interesting. Perfect. Another super useful one is, "Tell me more about that." This shows you're really engaged in the conversation. Try it. Tell me more about that. Again, with interest in your voice. Tell me more about that. Yes. Or how about this? I know what you mean. This shows empathy and understanding. Repeat. I know what you mean. Once more. I know what you mean. Beautiful. These little phrases make such a big difference. They transform you from someone who just answers questions into someone who actively participates in conversations. That's when fluency really happens. Tell me in the comments, which of these phrases do you think you'll use first in your next English conversation? I'm curious. All right, let's talk about another daily situation that every English learner needs to master. Let me think. Yes, making suggestions and plans. This comes up all the time, whether you're with friends, coworkers, or even making professional arrangements. Here's a super common way to suggest something. How about we grab some coffee? Grab is a really casual word that means get in this context. Say it with me. How about we grab some coffee? Wow, that's nice. Or you might say, would you like to catch a movie this weekend? Catch a movie is another casual phrase for watch a movie. Try it. Would you like to catch a movie this weekend? Once more. Would you like to catch a movie this weekend? Yes. When someone makes a suggestion to you, here are some natural ways to respond positively. Sure, sounds good. Say it. Sure, sounds good. Again, sure, sounds good. Perfect. Or, yeah, I'd love to. Repeat. Yeah, I'd love to. One more time. Yeah, I'd love to. Excellent. And if you need to decline politely, you might say, I'd love to, but I'm pretty busy this weekend. Try it. I'd love to, but I'm pretty busy this weekend. Again. I'd love to, but I'm pretty busy this weekend. Ooh, very natural. See how these phrases sound so much more natural than saying, yes, I accept your invitation, or no, I cannot attend? Those sound like you're writing a formal letter, not having a friendly conversation. Okay. Here's something really important. When you're learning to speak English fluently, one of the biggest challenges is thinking in English instead of translating from your native language in your head. Ah, I know this struggle is real for so many learners. The shadowing practice we're doing today actually helps with this. When you repeat phrases immediately after hearing them, you're training your brain to process English directly without that translation step. Your brain starts to think in English patterns, English rhythms, English sounds. It's like creating a direct pathway to fluency. So every time you practice these phrases with me, every time you shadow these sentences, You're building that pathway stronger and stronger. And one day, probably sooner than you think, you'll find yourself speaking English without translating first. If you're enjoying this practice, don't forget to like this video and share it with anyone who's learning English. Let's help each other grow. Now, let's practice some phrases for expressing opinions. This is so important because in conversations, people want to know what you think. They want to hear your perspective. But a lot of learners feel shy about sharing opinions in English because they're worried about making mistakes. Here's the thing, though. Native speakers make mistakes all the time when they're speaking casually. We use contractions, we drop words, we rephrase mid-sentence. That's normal. That's natural. So don't worry about being perfect. Just focus on expressing yourself clearly. Let's practice. If you want to share your opinion, you might say, "In my opinion, the movie was amazing." Try it. In my opinion, the movie was amazing. Once more. In my opinion, the movie was amazing. Great. Or more casually. I think it was really good. Say it. I think it was really good. Again, I think it was really good. Yes, if you want to agree with someone, try, "I totally agree with you." Repeat, "I totally agree with you." One more time with enthusiasm. "I totally agree with you." Haha, perfect. Or, "Exactly. That's what I was thinking." Say it. "Exactly. That's what I was thinking." Again, "Exactly. That's what I was thinking." Wow, you sound like a native speaker. And if you disagree politely, you might say, "I see your point, but I think differently." Try it. "I see your point, but I think differently." Once more. "I see your point, but I think differently." Excellent. These phrases help you participate fully in conversations without sounding rude or too formal. They're just right for daily English interactions. All right, quick question for you in the comments. What topic would you love to give your opinion about in English? Tell me. Maybe it's movies, food, travel, technology. I want to know. Let me share something with you. The journey to English fluency isn't about one giant leap. It's about small, consistent steps. It's about showing up every single day, even if it's just for 5 minutes, and practicing, speaking, shadowing, using your voice. Some days, you'll feel amazing. You'll nail every phrase perfectly. Other days, your mouth won't cooperate and words will feel clumsy. And you know what? Both kinds of days are absolutely okay. They're both part of the learning process. They're both moving you forward. The students I've seen become fluent aren't the ones who never made mistakes. They're the ones who made tons of mistakes and kept going anyway. They're the ones who practiced daily. They're the ones who spoke out loud even when they felt embarrassed. You're becoming the success story. Let's practice some more daily phrases. These ones are perfect for shopping situations, which happen all the time in life, right? Whether you're buying groceries, clothes, electronics, or anything else, these phrases will help you sound natural and confident. If you're looking for something specific, you might ask, "Excuse me, do you have this in a different size?" Try it. "Excuse me, Do you have this in a different size? Again, excuse me. Ooh, that's interesting. If you want to ask about the price, how much is this? Say it. How much is this? Again, how much is this? Perfect. Or, more casually, what's the price on this? Repeat. What's the price on this? Once more. What's the price on this? Excellent. See how simple but useful these phrases are? You can use them in any English-speaking country, in any shop, anytime. They're universal daily English. Don't forget, if you're still watching, drop a yes in the comments. I love seeing how many of you are committed to this practice. Now let's move to restaurant phrases, because let's be honest, food is one of life's great pleasures. And you want to be able to order confidently in English, right? When you enter a restaurant, the host might ask, "How many in your—" There are 4 of us. Nice. When you're ready to order, you might say, "I'll have the pasta, please." Try it. "I'll have the pasta, please." Once more, "I'll have the pasta, please." Yes. Or, "Can I get the burger with no onions?" Repeat. "Can I get the burger with no onions?" Again. "Can I get the burger with no onions?" Perfect. If you need recommendations, what do you recommend? Say it. What do you recommend? One more time. What do you recommend? Great. When you're finished and need the check, "Could we get the check, please?" Try it. "Could we get the check, please?" Again. "Could we get the check, please?" Wow. Very polite. These restaurant phrases are essential because you'll use them over and over again. Practice them until they feel automatic. Now, let me tell you about something that changed my teaching approach completely. I once had a student named Maria who was terrified of speaking English. She understood everything perfectly when reading or listening. But the moment she had to speak, she would freeze. Her mind would go blank. Her confidence would disappear. So we started doing exactly what we're doing today, shadowing practice. Just 5 minutes every single day. At first, she could barely get through a sentence without stopping. Her pronunciation was shaky. She'd apologize after every phrase. But I told her the same thing I'm telling you now. Keep going. Don't apologize. Just practice. After 2 weeks, something shifted. She started finishing sentences without pausing. After a month, she was shadowing entire conversations. After 3 months, she told me she had her first real English conversation with a tourist, and it felt natural. She didn't translate, she didn't overthink, she just spoke. That's the power of consistent shadowing practice. That's what we're building together right now. All right, let's talk about work-related phrases. These phrases are incredibly useful for professional situations, meetings, emails that turn into calls, and more. If you need clarification in a meeting, "Could you clarify that, please?" Say it. "Could you clarify that, please?" Again. "Could you clarify that, please?" Excellent. And you want to share an idea. "I have a suggestion, if I may." Try it. "I have a suggestion, if I may." Once more. "I have a suggestion, if I may." Very professional. If you need more time, "Could I get back to you on that?" Repeat. "Could I get back to you on that?" Again. "Could I get back to you on that?" Perfect. to show appreciation. I really appreciate your help with this. Say it. I really appreciate your help with this. One more time. I really appreciate your help with this. Beautiful. When presenting an idea, here's what I'm thinking. Try it. Here's what I'm thinking. Again, here's what I'm thinking. Yes. When you want to add something, if I could just add something here. Once more. If I could just add something here. Great. When you need to interrupt politely. Sorry to interrupt, but I have a quick question. Say it. Sorry to interrupt, but I have a quick question. Again. Sorry to interrupt, but I have a quick question. Excellent. These professional phrases help you navigate work situations with confidence and clarity. They show respect while still being natural and conversational. Tell me in the comments, do you use English at work? What's the most challenging part for you? You know what's amazing? Right now, as you're practicing with me, you're building something powerful. You're not just learning phrases. You're developing muscle memory in your mouth and tongue. You're training your ears to recognize natural English rhythms. You're building confidence that will carry over into real conversations. Every single repetition matters. Every time you say a phrase out loud, you're creating neural pathways in your brain. You're making English more automatic, more natural, more you. Some of you might be thinking, but Sage, I'm practicing alone in my room. When will I actually use this in real life? And here's my answer. You're using it right now. Speaking out loud, even by yourself, is real practice. Your brain doesn't know the difference between practicing alone and speaking with someone else. The muscle memory is the same. The learning is the same. And when you do find yourself in a real English conversation, all this practice will be there, ready for you. The phrases will come naturally. You won't have to think so hard. You'll just speak. Let's practice some phrases for everyday problems and solutions. Life isn't always smooth, right? Sometimes we need help. Sometimes things go wrong. Sometimes we need to explain a problem. These phrases will help you handle those situations naturally. If something isn't working, I'm having trouble with this. Say it. I'm having trouble with this. Again, I'm having trouble with this. Good. When you need assistance, could you help me with something? Try it. Could you help me with something? Once more. Could you help me with something? Perfect. If you're running late, sorry, I'm running a bit late. Repeat. Sorry, I'm running a bit late. Again. Sorry, I'm running a bit late. Yes. When you don't understand. I'm not quite following. Could you explain that again? Say it. I'm not quite following. Could you explain that again? One more time. I'm not quite following. Could you explain that again? Excellent. If you made a mistake, my apologies, I made an error. Try it. My apologies, I made an error. Again. My apologies, I made an error. Great. When something unexpected happens, oh no, I didn't see that coming. Repeat. Oh no, I didn't see that coming. Once more. Oh no, I didn't see that coming. Good. These phrases show humility and openness, which native speakers really appreciate. It's okay to have problems, to ask for help, to admit when you don't understand. That's part of natural communication. All right, quick break. Have you subscribed yet? Seriously, subscribing helps you get consistent practice, and consistency is everything in language learning. Hit that button. Now, I want to teach you some phrases for expressing feelings and emotions. This is where English gets really interesting because emotions make conversations deeper, more meaningful, more human. When you're excited, I'm so excited about this. Say it with energy. I'm so excited about this. Again, with even more enthusiasm. I'm so excited about this. Ha ha ha, yes! When you're worried, I'm a bit concerned about this. Try it. I'm a bit concerned about this. Once more, repeat with a smile. This makes me really happy. Again, this makes me really happy. Wow, beautiful. When you're frustrated, this is really frustrating. Say it. This is really frustrating. One more time. This is really frustrating. Yes. When you're grateful, I'm so grateful for this. Try it. I'm so grateful for this. Again, with feeling. I'm so grateful for this. Perfect. When you're surprised, wow, I wasn't expecting that. Repeat. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Once more. Wow. They help you connect with people on a deeper level. Let me tell you something important. Fluency isn't just about getting the words right. It's about communicating who you are, what you feel, what you think. It's about connection. And every phrase you practice, every sentence you shadow, every word you speak out loud, it's all a building toward that goal of authentic human connection through English. You're not just learning a language, you're gaining the ability to share yourself with millions of people around the world, to make friends across borders, to work internationally, to travel confidently, to consume media in English, to think in new ways, to be a global citizen. That's powerful. That's life-changing. And you're doing it right now. Let's practice some phrases for traveling. Whether you're planning a trip or just dreaming about one, these phrases are super practical. Where is gate B12? Perfect. At the hotel, I have a reservation under the name Smith. Try it. I have a reservation under the name Smith. Once more. I have a reservation under the name Smith. Great! Asking for directions. How do I get to the nearest subway station? Repeat. How do I get to the nearest subway station? Again. How do I get to the nearest subway station? Yes, in a taxi. Could you take me to this address, please? Say it. Could you take me to this address, please? Please? One more time. Could you take me to this address, please? Excellent. At tourist attractions, are tours available? Could you point me in the right direction? Yes, these travel phrases open up the world for you. Imagine using them confidently in London, New York, Sydney, Singapore, or anywhere English is spoken. Ooh, that's interesting, right? Tell me in the comments, where would you love to travel and use your English? I'm so curious. Now, let's work on some conversation fillers and natural expressions. These are the little words and sounds that native speakers use all the time when you want to continue. So anyway, as I was saying, say it. So anyway, as I was saying. One more time. That's a good question. Again. Well, that's a good question. Perfect. When you're emphasizing. I mean, honestly, it's just incredible. Try it. I mean, honestly, it's just incredible. Once more. I mean, honestly, it's just still practicing, still using your voice. I'm proud of you. Learning a language takes courage. It takes consistency. It takes showing up even when it's hard. And you're doing all of that right now. Let's practice some phrases for making small talk. Small talk is those light, friendly conversations you have with acquaintances, coworkers, people you meet casually. It's an important social skill in English-speaking cultures. About the weather? Beautiful day, isn't it? Say it cheerfully. Beautiful day, isn't it? Again, beautiful day, isn't it? Perfect. About the weekend. Got any plans for the weekend? Try it. Got any plans for the weekend? Once more. Got any plans for the weekend? Great. About work. How's work been treating you? Repeat. How's work been treating you? Again. How's work been treating you? Yes. About recent events. Did you catch the game last night? Say it. Did you catch the game last night? One more time. Did you catch the game last night? Excelle. About general life. So, what's new with you? Try it. So, what's new with you? Again. So, what's new with you? Perfect. About the commute. Traffic was crazy this morning, wasn't it? Repeat. Traffic was crazy this morning, wasn't it? Once more. Traffic was crazy this morning, wasn't it? Good. Small talk might seem trivial, but it's actually how relationships begin. It's how you show friendliness and build rapport. Master these phrases and you'll feel comfortable in any social situation. All right, quick engagement check. Type your favorite phrase from today's practice in the comments. I want to see what resonated with you most. Now, let's practice some phrases for phone conversations. Phone calls can be extra challenging in English because you can't see facial expressions or body language. But these phrases will help you feel confident. When you answer, "Hello, this is Sarah speaking." So it professional. This is Sarah speaking. Again, "Hello, this is Sarah speaking." Good. When you call someone, "Hi, is this Michael?" Try it. "Hi, is this Michael?" Once more. "Hi, is this Michael?" Yes. If you can't hear well, sorry, you're breaking up a bit. Could you repeat that? Repeat. Sorry, you're breaking up a bit. Could you repeat that? Again. Sorry, you're breaking up a bit. Could you repeat that? Perfect. Taking a message. Can I take a message for them? Say it. Can I take a message for them? One more time. Can I take a message for them? Excellent. Ending the call. Thanks for calling. Talk to you soon. Try it warmly. Thanks for calling. Talk to you soon. Again. Thanks for calling. Talk to you soon. Beautiful. When leaving a voicemail, "Hi, this is calling about. Please call me back when you can." Repeat. "Hi, this is calling about. Please call me back when you can." Once more. "Hi, this is calling about. Please call me back when you can." Great. Phone English doesn't have to be scary. With these phrases practiced and ready, You'll handle any call with confidence. Let me share something with you about pronunciation. A lot of learners worry so much about having a perfect accent. They think they need to sound exactly like a native speaker from London or New York. But here's the truth. There are hundreds of English accents around the world, and they're all valid. What matters more than a perfect accent? Accent is being clear and confident. It's about making yourself understood. It's about communicating effectively. Your accent tells your story, where you're from, what languages you speak, your unique journey. That's beautiful. Don't try to erase it completely. Just work on clarity, rhythm, and confidence. The shadowing practice we're doing helps with all of this. You're learning natural rhythm and intonation. You're training your mouth muscles. You're building fluency. And all of that makes you clearer and more confident. Regardless of your accent, let's practice some phrases for giving and receiving compliments. This is such a nice part of English conversation culture. Giving a compliment. I really like your shirt. Say it warmly. I really like your shirt. Again. I really like your shirt. Perfect. Complimenting work. You did a great job on that presentation. Try it. You did a great job on that presentation. Once more. You did a great job on that presentation. Yes. Receiving a compliment. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Repeat. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Again. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Beautiful. Being modest. Oh, it was nothing really. Say it humbly. Oh, it was nothing really. One more time. Oh, it was nothing really. Great. Returning a compliment. Thanks. And I love what you've done here too. Try it. Thanks. And I love what you've done here too. Again. Thanks. And You're always so positive and upbeat. Repeat. You're always so positive and upbeat. Once more. You're always so positive and upbeat. Perfect. Compliments build positive relationships and make conversations warmer. Don't be shy about giving genuine compliments in English. We're building something incredible together today. Each phrase you practice is a brick in the foundation of your fluency. Each repetition strengthens your speaking ability. Each moment you use your voice, you're transforming into a confident English speaker. And here's something beautiful. This transformation doesn't happen all at once. It happens gradually, naturally, almost without you noticing. One day, maybe soon, you'll be in a conversation and suddenly realize you're speaking English without thinking about it. The phrases are just flowing. You're understanding and responding naturally. You've become. Let's work on some phrases for expressing preferences and choices. This comes up constantly in daily life. Stating a preference. I prefer tea over coffee. Say it. I prefer tea over coffee. Again. I prefer tea over coffee. Good. Making a choice. I think I'll go with the blue one. Try it. I think I'll go with the blue one. Once more. I think I'll go with the blue one. Perfect. Expressing likes. I really enjoy listening to music. Repeat. I really enjoy listening to music. Again. I really enjoy listening to music. Yes, expressing dislikes. I'm not a big fan of spicy food. Say it. I'm not a big fan of spicy food. One more time. I'm not a big fan of spicy food. Excellent. Being neutral. I don't mind either way. Try it. I don't mind either way. Again, I don't mind either way. Great. Asking about preferences. Which would you rather do? Repeat. Which would you rather do? Making situations smoothly. They show your personality and preferences clearly. Don't forget to share this video with anyone who's learning English. Together, we can help more people find their voice in English. Now let's practice some phrases for talking about time and schedules. Time expressions are essential for coordinating with people and managing your life in English. Talking about now. I'm available right now if you need me. Say it. I'm available right now if you need me. Again, I'm available right now if you need me. Perfect. Talking about later. I'll get back to you later this afternoon. Try it. I'll get back to you later this afternoon. Once more. I'll get back to you later this afternoon. Yes. Being specific. Let's meet at 3 o'clock sharp. Repeat. Let's meet at 3 o'clock sharp. Again. Let's meet at 3 o'clock sharp. Good. Being flexible. Any time after lunch works for me. Say it. Any time after lunch works for me. One more time. Any time after lunch works for me. Excellent. Running late. I'm running about 10 minutes behind schedule. Try it. I'm running about 10 minutes behind schedule. Again, I'm running about 10 minutes behind schedule. Great. Confirming timing. So we're meeting tomorrow at 10, right? Repeat. So we're meeting tomorrow at 10, right? Once more. So we're meeting tomorrow at 10, right? Perfect. Time phrases help you be reliable and coordinate smoothly with others. Master these and you'll never miss a meeting or appointment. You know what I love about teaching English? It's seeing students like you transform. It's watching confidence grow. It's hearing fluency develop. It's witnessing the moment when English stops being a foreign language and becomes your language. That moment is different for everyone. For some, it happens in conversations with friends. For others, it's during travel. For some, it's at work or school. But it always happens the same way. Through consistent practice, through daily effort, through showing up and using your voice. You're on that path right now. Every phrase we practice together moves you forward on that journey. Let's practice some phrases for talking about abilities and skills. This is important for job interviews, making friends, and sharing about yourself. Expressing ability. I can speak 3 languages fluently. Say it proudly. I can speak 3 languages fluently. Again, I can speak 3 languages fluently. Wow! Expressing inability. I can't swim very well yet. Try it. I can't swim very well yet. Once more. I can't swim very well yet. Good. Talking about learning. I'm learning to play the guitar. Repeat. I'm learning to play the guitar. Again. I'm learning to play the guitar. Perfect. Expressing skill. I'm pretty good at cooking Italian food. Being humble. I'm still working on improving my pronunciation. Try it. I'm still working on improving my pronunciation. Again, I'm still working on improving my pronunciation. Excellent. Expressing progress. I've gotten much better at public speaking lately. Repeat. I've gotten much better at public speaking lately. Once more. I've gotten much better at public speaking lately. Great. These ability phrases help you talk about yourself authentically. Showing both confidence and humility. Tell me in the comments, what skill are you most proud of and what skill are you currently learning? I'd love to know. Now let's work on some phrases for making invitations and social plans. This is how friendships deepen and social life flourishes. Making an invitation. Would you like to join us for dinner? Say it warmly. Would you like to join us for dinner? Again, would you like to join us for dinner? Perfect. Being casual. Want to hang out this weekend? Once more. Want to hang out this weekend? Yes, suggesting an activity. How about we go see that new movie? Repeat. How about we go see that new movie? Again, how about we go see that new movie? Great. Accepting enthusiastically. That sounds amazing. Count me in. Say it with excitement. That sounds amazing. Count me in. One more time. That sounds amazing. Count me in. Haha, wonderful. Declining politely. I'd love to, but I already have plans. Rain check? Try it. I'd love to, but I already have plans. Rain check? Again. I'd love to, but I already have plans. Rain check? Excellent. Being spontaneous. Are you free right now? Want to grab lunch? Repeat. Are you free right now? Want to grab lunch? Once more. Are you free right now? I had a student named Carlos who was brilliant at grammar, perfect at writing, but absolutely terrified of speaking. He would practice alone in his room for hours, but the moment he had to speak with someone real, he'd panic. I asked him to start small. Just shadow one conversation per day. Just 5 minutes. He didn't have to speak to anyone else. Just repeat after native speakers. That's it. After a month, something incredible happened. He was at a coffee shop, and the barista asked him a question. And instead of freezing, instead of panicking, he just answered. Naturally, without thinking. The phrases he'd been shadowing came out automatically. He told me later that he almost cried right there in the coffee shop because for the first time, English felt natural to him. It felt like his language, not a foreign language he was struggling with. That's what shadowing does. That's what we're doing right now. We're getting close to the end of our practice session, but I want you to know something important. This isn't really an ending, it's a beginning. Every time you practice, you're starting a new chapter in your English journey. The phrases we practice today aren't meant to just sit in your memory. They're meant to be used, spoken, lived. So my challenge to you is this. Use at least 3 of these phrases in the next 24 hours. Maybe you'll practice alone. Maybe you'll use them with a friend or colleague. Maybe you'll even use them with me in the comments. The point is to take what you've learned and make it active. Make it real. Make it yours. Let's practice a few more essential daily phrases before we finish. Apologizing sincerely. I'm really sorry about that. Say it with genuine regret. I'm really sorry about that. Again, I'm really sorry about that. Good. Expressing gratitude. I can't thank you enough for this. Beautiful. Asking for clarification. Could you say that in a different way? Repeat. Could you say that in a different way? Again. Could you say that in a different way? Perfect. Showing interest. That's so cool. Tell me everything. Say it with enthusiasm. That's so cool. Tell me everything. One more time. That's so cool. Tell me everything. Haha, yes. Encouraging someone. You've got this. I believe in you. Try it supportively. Say it with excitement. It was absolutely incredible. Again. It was absolutely incredible. Perfect. Talking about bad experiences. Honestly, it was pretty disappointing. Try it. Honestly, it was pretty disappointing. Once more. Honestly, it was pretty disappointing. Good. Describing something neutral. It was okay. Nothing special, really. Repeat. It was okay. Nothing special, really. Again. It was okay. Nothing special, really. Yes, being dramatic. You won't believe what happened to me. Say it. You won't believe what happened to me. One more time. You won't believe what happened to me. Sharing memories. I'll never forget the time when I. Try it. I'll never forget the time when I. Again. I'll never forget the time when I. Beautiful. These descriptive phrases help you share your stories and experiences in engaging ways. Let's also practice some phrases for offering and requesting help. These are crucial for building relationships and getting things done. Offering help. Is there anything I can do to help? Say it genuinely. Is there anything I can do to help? Again. Is there anything I can do to help? Perfect. Requesting help directly. Could you possibly help me with this? Try it. Could you possibly help me with this? Once more. Could you possibly help me with this? Great. Accepting help. That would be wonderful. Thank you so much. Repeat. That would be wonderful. Thank you so much. Again. That would be wonderful. Thank you so much. Yes. Declining help politely. I appreciate the offer, but I think I've got it. Say it. I appreciate the offer, but I think I've got it. One more time. I appreciate the offer, but I think I've got it. Excellent. Offering specific help. Let me know if you need a hand with that. Try it. Let me know if you need a hand with that. Again. Let me know if you need a hand with that. Perfect. These help-related phrases make you a better friend, colleague, and community member. Now, let's practice some everyday phrases for common household and daily routine situations. In the morning. Time to get up and start the day. Say it energetically. Time to get up and start the day. Again. Time to get up and start the day. Good. About chores. I need to do the laundry this weekend. Try it. I need to do the laundry this weekend. Once more. I need to do the laundry this weekend. Yes. About cooking. What should we make for dinner tonight? Repeat. What should we make for dinner tonight? Again. What should we make for dinner tonight? Perfect. About relaxing. I just want to chill and watch some TV. Say it casually. I just want to chill and watch some TV. One more time. I just want to chill and watch some TV. Great. About errands. I've got to run some errands this afternoon. Try it. I've got to run some errands this afternoon. Excellent. These daily routine phrases help you talk about your everyday life naturally. Before we wrap up, let me teach you some phrases for giving advice and suggestions. These show you care and want to help others. Giving gentle advice? Maybe you could try a different approach. Say it kindly. Maybe you could try a different approach. Again, maybe you could try a different approach. Perfect. Being direct. I think you should definitely go for it. Try it. I think you should definitely go for it. Once more. I think you should definitely go for it. Yes. Suggesting options? Have you considered doing it this way instead? Repeat. Have you considered doing it this way instead? Again. Have you considered doing it this way instead? Great. Being cautious. I'm not sure that's the best idea, to be honest. Say it carefully. I'm not sure that's the best idea, to be honest. One more time. To be honest. One more time. I'm not sure that's the best idea, to be honest. Good. Empowering others. Ultimately, it's your decision, but here's what I think. Try it. Ultimately, it's your decision, but here's what I think. Again, ultimately, it's your decision, but here's what I think. Excellent. Advice-giving phrases show you're engaged and caring in relationships. Finally, let's practice some closing and farewell phrases for different situations. Casual goodbye. All right. I'll catch you later. Say it cheerfully. All right, I'll catch you later. Again. All right, I'll catch you later. Perfect. Professional farewell. Thank you for your time. Have a great rest of your day. Try it. Thank you for your time. Have a great rest of your day. Once more. Thank you for your time. Have a great rest of your day. Excellent. Ending a phone call. Okay, I'll let you go. Take care. Repeat. Okay, I'll let you go. Take care. Again. Okay, I'll let you go. Take care. Yes. Until the next time. Looking forward to seeing you again soon. Say it warmly. Looking forward to seeing you again soon. One more time. Looking forward to seeing you again soon. Beautiful. Late night goodbye. All right, I should probably head to bed. Good night. Try it. All right, I should probably head to bed. Good night. Again. All right, I should probably head to bed. Good night. Perfect. These closing phrases help you end conversations naturally and warmly. Before I let you go, right here, right now, today. So celebrate yourself. Be proud. You showed up. You practiced. You used your voice. You moved forward on your fluency journey. That's huge. Remember, even 5 minutes a day can change your English forever. Consistency beats perfection every single time. So, keep practicing with me. Keep subscribing to Easy English with Sage. Keep believing in yourself. The beautiful thing about language learning is that it's never too late to start. And it's never too early to celebrate your progress. Whether this is your first day practicing English or your 1,000th, you're exactly where you need to be. You're learning, you're growing, you're becoming the English speaker you want to be. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for trusting me to guide your practice. Thank you for having the courage to learn, to grow, to speak. Your dedication inspires me. My friend, until then, keep practicing, keep speaking, keep shining. Your fluent English future is waiting for you, and you're building it one phrase at a time, one day at a time, one conversation at a time. This is Sage from Easy English with Sage, reminding you that you are amazing, you are capable, and yes, you absolutely can speak English fluently. Keep that voice strong, keep that confidence high, and remember that every word you speak is a step forward. See you soon, and happy practicing.